I've hosted people from IMO, Igbo Integration Movement, yes. And some of them are of the opinion that Nnamdi Kanu started well. And then at a time,
Nnamdi Kanu never started well.
Go ahead.
From beginning, from beginning, this person is unhinged. He's sick. Nnamdi Kanu needs medical attention. He's just a madman. People like it. He's supposed to be in the hospital. From that beginning, on what happened in the Yoruba and Hausa or other people, not all politicians, not on the elite, you don't insult people because you don't agree with them. That's what I'm trying to say. And those telling them mad because you don't agree with them. You don't keep bringing bad names, bad labels for people. Use here for you people. The person. Mana nkuzie na Nnamdi Kanu do sick ndị mmadụ ewewe mana mgbe Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu na ndị Yoruba wonka ndị Hausa wonka una na akọli aka because of we hatred for those people. So Nnamdi Kanu is just voicing if ndị bu n'obi ha chọrọ ikwu, but he was mad enough to say those things in public. He's sick. Onwe ho gboji we bido ofuma maka ono bidolo ofuma he wouldn't have equal endile badly. A leader kwesighị imegono end badly. A leader kwesị end well. Only him if name. Highest a your life fall too short, man. Honey end badly.
Are you saying there is nothing? Okay, go ahead, please.
I will give you one biblical example. When a Bible afraid Jesus at the end of his mission. From the Nago Bible. That means only an assignment or bialo no lawyer or former and no one who you lose even among his disciples. Now the only person they lose one church will lose one way. That's the anybody who a leader should be able to say at the end of the day. Upon people wage head bridge during NSAS protests. And I told them that no any of them their blood will be spilled. They should just follow my instruction. And I'm saying it as a thing of pride. Now more people wage head bridge and something break it out. My a lot of things I follow on the way. My jam on dame, my police, my lot of things on the way. Man, when anybody will crash. Once you take people under your wings as your leader, or you are calling people to come out to make a protest for something and all that, it must be able, you must think the whole thing through. I've brought out someone like Martin Luther King. Can you say that he didn't end well? Despite they cut his life short. Did he put the lives of the people in jeopardy? Did he make the lives of blacks worse for listening, for trying to stand up to fight for injustice, oppression against the blacks? We agree that that Nigeria is a dysfunctional state. We agree that Igbos, perhaps to in some certain extent, are being marginalized in Nigeria. So, in our part as a leader to correct this anomaly, your job is not to put this Igbo in a worse situation, honorable, before Iwebia. Your job is to do what? Elevate it, solve it, or you have to go to higher Ebehano. But no, when I jump mado, before Nnamdi Kanu, I had a city at home on Mondays as in Igbo. I had a city at home. Before Nnamdi Kanu, Iju onye Igbo, isi na I believe him, onye Igbo ya paleo, si onye Igbo, manaketa Iju onye Igbo, ikwu onye believe in Biafra so onye Igbo. If onye Igbo ha ekwu no Fulani etolu ime nne. Just imagine if onye Igbo na agwa because you don't share the same ideology. It's not Nnamdi Kanu started well. He never started well. From beginning he was showing he was guilty of hate speech.
Okone lekirishi. Nava na na monso. Anya baba na nchodegi Pineleaf Estate di aso. Ebe mpa na akpa anyị na na azụ anyị. Unu nwekwana anyị ife dị egwu. Na nya anyị virgin land dị otuto na ngozi. Amen.
Nnamdi Kanu never went to anybody with a gun or to force them to believe whatever he believes. Nnamdi Kanu only had a radio and a voice. And don't you think that there is something about him that made people in their houses, in their shops, listen to him and reason with him? Don't you think that you can even give him a credit that there is something about this man that made him win souls? You know, he never entered anybody militantly. It was just a voice, a radio. Don't you think so?
Yeah. Let me tell you this. Nnamdi, if you're a good communicator, or let me say if you have a talent, that talent can be used for good or for bad.
Yes.
Talent can be used for good or for bad. So he was a good communicator. And in a good knowledge or an approximate knowledge of history, you can use it to swindle or to help people. So an approximate knowledge of history or a good knowledge of history, but he decided to use it to play to the gallery or to swindle the emotions of the Igbo populace or their loyalty. Just like onye chọrọ ọnọ in dibia na mmadụ balu dibia ọ chọrọ ime dibia onwe knowledge of roots and herbs mana people are not coming to him or her or try ritualize other things or yeme gwa people now gwa people seductive things or yeme to be able to attract people. That's exactly what he did. If you know now, let's understand how if any nasi we ebido platform Nnamdi will rise. 2015, Igbos banked on Goodluck Jonathan and massively voted for Goodluck Jonathan, and Jonathan lost the election. And Buhari the Igbos didn't vote for came in, and Nnamdi Igbo a vote to hate. Therefore, not send the whole Ndi Igbo when we hatred for Buhari. Among in a hota. Buhari only dots. Why should he concern himself with the dot? They are just a dot in the circle. Buhari felt bad. Nnamdi Igbo a vote to hold. Nnamdi Igbo felt bad. Na Buhari a vote to megunu win election. So Nnamdi banked on this hatred, on this thing when na marginalize Nnamdi Igbo. When he made this one, we do anything. So that hatred, like the enemy of my enemy becomes my friend. That's what happened. Dear Lashiwa, when they make a lot of on history generalization or a lot of things that don't necessary, hit way up the polity. We go to say marginalize Nnamdi Igbo and all these things because I always say it. Marginalize Nnamdi Igbo. Are we placing this facts side by side with if Nnamdi Igbo ne enjoy kwa? Because in ekuni ife toloto or ife atohoto, in ekwi na atoke. Esi na ha emeta go mma na ekwupa nke a na emeta o so that mgbe ya present argument nene ya ofuma mana ikwu na mmadụ ahụ emeta go mma the person pụta wee kwuezi ndo metalo o ya eme ka edu ka iwo onye okwu asị amoni na hota. So it's always good to ikwu a na-emeta here mana na ebe emeta ho gasie no mana each time these people na present this thing odun no ka mmadụ ikwu na ndị Igbo who slaves na who slaves in Nigeria. How we slaves? You know give you na mmadụ who slave I'm onye Igbo I'm after the war eto na Nnewi na Igbo and I have never lived like a slave as onye Igbo bia na Igbo mother say na mu be as a slave na Nigeria. Ke can see be as a slave na Nigeria. The bad roads we can cool and experience na Igbo. Travel other places. I found me na other places na telu Iloha. 24-hour supply ma here as onye Igbo no be na Igbo. Jekwana other parts of the country ha na experience here. Unemployment we can for around me na Igbo. Others na get through it. So kilifi keka isi we wulu slave. Onwe to na akwu as onye Igbo to Northerners or to Yorubas as onye Igbo bi na Nigeria. Onwe tax na akwu because na mu onye Igbo. A slave tax na akwu because na mu onye Igbo. Onwe kesi we kwosisi na ma ya asu Igbo. Na Igbo is banned. Na ya achọ Igbo na Nigeria. Before you speak Igbo, you buy tickets. You cannot speak Igbo in Nigeria. And then you now. Na ya achọ hear that language in Nigeria. And na sulo onwe Igbo freely na Igbo. I'm practicing my traditional religion freely na Igbo. Isn't na mu kwa slave? The facts are not adding up. Oh no, when some dysfunction na bia from the government of the day, I attack lawyer. Stop making some hasty generalization that logic or facts cannot back up. Or because you want to score cheap political points. So that's what I'm saying. All wrong. After the war, 7 years after the war ended in 1970. And as of 1979, Onyibo will go vice president of Nigeria. And if the military coup of 1983, Emeho, there is tendency na Chagareshi Chahana, no Onyibo Kalewo president. But a military coup. The only fact is you will some places are now marginalized in Libo. I think yes. But it's not like a blanket marginalization. Let's be fair. Let's be honest. Ndo na na Nigeria nwere ebe ha nwere ike kpato aka si no nwere ife ha benefit ha na Nigeria. No other region na benefit here. Onwelele inyochawa or igewe ha ntị.
You will see.
You see it. It's an actual vote. See some people abroad Igbo. What do you think? Everybody should stay in their region. Let's vote. I believe on a lot of people abroad Igbo believe only on and on their region. But can they be the beneficiary of need to free be on as a Nigerian and Nigeria? Can they be the biggest beneficiary of it?
Igbos are very known for.
So, okay, if you na I will always particular thing I should say address that particular.
So, issue. If you Nigeria favors Igbo, the Igbo, Nigeria as a country favors Igbo.
Nigeria as a country favor Nigerians, but there is room for improvement. And with too many inadequacy, and with too many dysfunctionality, and with too many neglects, despite there were resources to solve these problems. So if I want a leadership problem,
and a Nigerian problem, not Igbo problem.
If I want a leadership problem in Nigeria, my name will be Igbo phobia in Nigeria. I got a name will Igbo phobia in Nigeria to an extent.
The fear of the Igbo man.
Yes, name will ye, and the fear of follow make it valid or father valid. Because they believe na a level playing ground or happen Igbo or not try to restrict and higher back on everywhere. Although there, some that fear is based on needless assumption. Those political sentiments can wipe here out or draw there. Or for the may exist because in Igbo no bono and Hana Wambone Messife. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So at times you make a hotagodian din or Kwabehana to Ebunin and down we could dominate him before Mali and will take you over my place.
Yes.
So we must be able to see how we solve these problems. How we then so can there bon you know so yeah for the navy but I told you hey nande boy that back here chokwe bakaloko buy.
Yes.
Nukunda so can take over no hey go watch na another na navy. So when you navy express that fear all the valid doing valid. All the valid in the sense of ha echikwazi oduzie kon and nnewi esozikwa nnewi all the invalid maka ndị bụ na-eje bendo ọzọ kpakọrọkwa be ha so mmadụ ya bịakwa bonu so these things are two way thing ya ha ade apụta ya na-ene n'ife ni na ya na balance here mana ya ha balance the thing aya na-ekwu as if na nyonwelu onye Igbo na-eme ife abịa na pie stop o onye Igbo ona na stop onye Igbo kezi fu na etulu ọnụ na-ekwu Igbo money na ị na-eme ọfụma na ị na-eme ọfụma so there is room for improvement o nwere ebe ahụ emetagasi ka ekwesị ịda na aka ohida na-enye blanket generalization. That is my problem because ị na-eme blanket generalization ya solve that particular problem. Ọha adọ mma epụta na nwaanyị wa ajọ nwaanyị ekwuna na ọha ajọ nwaanyị ọ na nwaanyị ahụ eteta ụlọ otu n'oge wee see efele ikwu na o teta ụlọ otu wee mee ife dị otu a ya pụtakwu na ọwa ajọ nwaanyị na ọ maghị eme mana ọ na-esi na ikwu na like kwuru ofe onugbu ya bịara ofe onugbu na ofe onugbu highest mana ihe kwuzi that part ịpụta ikwu na ọwa ajọ nwaanyị na ọwa bad onwe onye nọkọta adụ bad in its entirety. So we be mother here meta kwunu ife a ebe aka inwe problem with this particular this thing. I don't say that they made that blanket this thing. Ogo na like that particular but there but the particular place say like no nya meli ju we cho or he put condemn more everything in its entirety.
Good news! The Mars Magazine International, in collaboration with Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited, present Pine Leaf Night of 100 Stars. It is going to be a charity gala and an award event where icons from all spheres of life will be celebrated and given an award of recognition for their tremendous contribution to the development of our society. The theme of this special event is Dynamic Repositioning. The date is Saturday, 27th of June 2026 and the time is 5 p.m. Venue, Tanel Dome, Oka, Anambra State. Guess what? The Executive Governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwumasoludo, will be receiving the Mouse Man of the Year Award, and Prince Arthur Eze Osigwe will be the father of the day. Be there, be seen, and be part of history.